This episode confirmed something we never expected to get confirmed, and that is Penny weighs more than Dejanay. Yep, I said it. I mean, I thought, I don't know, I'm not a fat shamer or anything. I mean, she's a little bit chubby. She's not fat, but I guess Penny's taller? I don't know, I shouldn't have brought it up. Hello, fellow Disney Plus watcher. It's nice to talk with you about Disney Plus today. If you love Disney and Disney Plus as much as I do and enjoy talking about it, why not click the subscribe button to stay up to date and give it a like so that more people can find this video. Thanks. The 6th chapter of Proud Family Louder and Prouder, called Get In, is about tacos, nachos, carpooling, and again, so much about Penny's and Oscar's relationship, of which I'm glad they aren't losing sight of. Okay, we're going to get into spoilers. Are you ready for that? Okay, let's go. They're really hitting the "you can do anything" mantra home, because once again, the sheer speed of which a member of the Proud family, in this case Penny, can manage to start up a worldwide company. Yes, worldwide. You saw the map, don't miss it. It's insane. It's insane. So Penny runs into a trust problem with her dad, as she finds out he's never picking her and her friends up anymore, and Oscar doesn't keep his promises, because he's a giant jerk, but that's besides the point. So Uncle Bobby's now the only one she can trust in this episode to even get home safely, which is a big problem, and we could talk about at length how this show might be secretly about child abuse, because this is getting ridiculous, Oscar, but hey, his semantics did have me chuckling this week, so I still like his character. But where were we? Yeah, Penny involves her friends in a new business idea to match kids and available drivers who need a pickup. Essentially, it's just a less inclusive taxi business, because this taxi is only for children needing a ride home because of busy parents and all that. And Penny's friends, Penny's wonderful friends, are of great help in pursuing the success of the company. Get in, because, sorry, no, not really. They leave her behind pretty quickly. Now, let's talk about that. This is a big problem with the show in general. So this video of the Gross sisters doing their thing, acting cool, and essentially selling the Get In brand goes viral. And everybody's unanimously excited. "We're gonna get bigger than Tesla," Penny screams in excitement. And right when La Cienega responds with, No, we're not. We don't have enough money to pay drivers," which is a totally fair point. But immediately, like all Penny's friends, bail on her, even though they were deliriously excited 3 seconds before. 3 seconds before. I've said it too many times, but too many characters in this show just act whatever is convenient for the script. That makes it all feel unnecessarily cheap sometimes. I did really like the core of this whole show once again, Penny and Oscar. Penny is neglected and forgotten by her father, so invents her own business to replace a very normal baseline service that you would expect from your father. Like, if you think about it, Penny developing this carpool app to replace some very standard need, getting freaking picked up by your father, it's heavy. I hope this guy stays in jail. I'm kidding. I want to see him do more stupid things in this show. By the way, what do you think? Because at first I thought Snackland was going to be a main through line 2 weeks ago, but found out it was really meant to be an episodic thing. Now, do you think next episode all is reset? Are we going to see Oscar as a free man having dinner with his family again? Or are we seeing him get out of jail or something like that? I seriously don't know. I'm asking you too, because the Snackland tease got its payoff the next week, but a lot of times things are dropped, which I get, it's a cartoon, but I want to know what you think. Is it continuing or is it staying the way it is? Last week there was too much going on. Lizzo, LPDZ, Oscar's legal trouble, and this whole controversy, a whole bunch of characters. This one felt way more focused. It revolved around Penny's taxi business, period. And everything that wasn't that was just nice and funny backdrop, like Snacky Monkey and Oscar, which, oh my god, Oscar is so evil. I mean, look at this pit, pressuring Snacky Monkey to keep humiliating himself or he gets thrown into a hell pit or something. He's harsh. I wouldn't be surprised if we learn Oscar worships Satan or something, like... He's so sadistic about everything. I'm kind of kidding, but you know what I mean. Other thing that played out, the back and forth I really loved was Oscar and Sugar Mama. Some harsh things going on between them, as always, but this week it got even more heated. The scene where Penny asks for a down payment to continue running the company, Oscar refuses, but Sugar Mama gives her $200 to go and chase her dreams. And Oscar responds with, "Wait a minute, I never got any money to follow my dreams." And Sugar Mama's response is actually savage, really savage, and is so heavy that it could be one of the most hard-hitting beats in a drama film if the context around was more emotional. But Sugar Mama saying, "That's because you didn't have any dreams," is such a diss. Oh my. Oh, and then of course the Pennywise transformation. Oscar running away and Sugar Mama telling Penny, works every time. Good humor all around. This scene in general was my favorite in the episode without a doubt. I do think that what might be a setup for next week, but again, we don't really know, but the little segment where Oscar gets some Arnold Schwarzenegger sounding guy, the animal inspector checking on Proud Snack's business, it was really funny, but it did feel like something they maybe could have saved for later. I know Oscar eventually is sentenced to jail because of animal abuse, but we see that in these little cutscenes at home too, earlier on in the episode. And Snacky Monkey working for Penny is something that gets referenced very quickly. I don't know, the last 5 minutes of this episode felt a little disjointed to me. It felt a bit like an extended after credit scene or something. It didn't steal the focus from the main story. This investigation stuff just started happening after almost all of the episode was done. And again, I'm aware of Snacky Monkey being the reason the Get In company failed in the end because they needed something. So it kind of connects. Not a big deal, just a thought. It wasn't very woven together in my experience. The only scene we got after the whole animal inspection thing was the final scene where Penny is offering her dad a position as president of customer service, helping customers with their questions and complaints.
You what?
Now, Penny, you do know that you're making a huge mistake, right? You know it's a bad idea to leave customer relations in the hands of the biggest sadistic prick that runs around in this show, right? Right? Know your family. So as we are used to in Proud Family, and for that matter in a lot of cartoons, the company fails very quickly and suddenly to address for a below 30-minute runtime. The stock plummets. Oscar gets jailed, great. I know these episodes have to race to the finish to catch their runtime. It felt a little too quick to me though. Still, while I have some issues with it and I'm not that much of a fan of how this episode wraps up, and Penny's friends remain weird characters that aren't really characters but plot devices, I think this was my favorite of the bunch so far after maybe the third episode with Kareem and the basketball thing. This one had great humor, focused story overall, not too many characters, a nice goal for Penny to pursue. I don't have any major criticisms this week. This tone and feel feels right for this series because it is a little up and down. This show isn't great in that respect. I mean, keep it up, Proud Family, make me proud. I'm thinking about wrapping this up. Thank you so much for watching. I'm curious, what did you think of this episode? Be sure to let me know in the comment section. And if you're interested in my thoughts on previous episodes, it's listed right here in the playlist. You'll find it in the description too. Did you like this video? Then there's the simple way to show support. Thank you so much. For now, have a wonderful day and see ya.